Tokyo, Japan. My name is Gary Verheller, and I'll be your host for what we call the Substance of Living podcast. Today, we'll look at what we call life's lessons. And I hope this will provide you with some insight, maybe even some inspiration to life's challenges. Hello, and welcome to episode 63, entitled The Illusion of Power. What do I mean? The illusion of power. To me, power is an illusion. And the only way someone has power over me is if I grant or allow or give someone the right to that power. So, power is usually given up by people because people are afraid or uninformed or both. And they're afraid to take the responsibility of having the power of decision in their lives. And now please understand, sometimes that can be a good thing. For example, many times people are living and supporting someone else's dream. That means that the founder is the one of the company had the dream. And the people that work for him are living his dream, are bringing his dream into reality. And that's great. That's how companies operate. That's how a lot of innovative concerns are moving forward. I think that's wonderful. At the same time, though, the people that work for them maybe have put their own dreams on the side or made them secondary. So what I'm suggesting is that most people live other people's dreams, but you can retake your power. How do you do that? How do you reclaim your power? Interestingly enough, I think it's if you rediscover who you are. And what I mean by that is rediscover what motivates you, what inspires you, what drives you, what you love. Let me give you a very simple example. I love riding my bicycle, and I've always loved riding my bicycle from the time I was a young boy right up to this moment. In fact, I'm getting a new bike. Anyway, why do I love it so much? Because I'm independent. I'm free. I can go where I want to go, when I want to go, how fast I want to go. It's all under my power. And it's so liberating to ride my bike. It really is. Well, I've incorporated that into my life. That idea of independence. That's why I started my own company, being my own boss. The idea of helping people without a bunch of paperwork getting in the way and bureaucratic nonsense and policy decisions and red tape. I've wanted to eliminate all that and get right to the client and help them as much as I can, person to person. And that's what I've done. That's what I've created. And I feel so much better about it. And I'm able to be who I am. So my suggestion is start really discovering and rediscovering who you are. And think about what did you love before you started to go to school? What did you love doing as a kid, a really young kid? What did you love in school? What did you love outside of school when you were an elementary school student, or a junior high school student, or a high school student, or a university student? What did you love about the first job you had? What did you really enjoy? What have you loved about other jobs that you've had? If you combine what you love, what motivates you, what inspired you in school, in work, and in life, and you start listing all of that, you'll have a much better idea of who you are and what really drives you. Then, here's the secret to regaining your power. You find out what motivates you, you find out what you love, you find out what inspires you, and you put it on a parallel track with the company you're working with. In this way, you'll be working for yourself as well as for that company, and you will discover great power. That is true power. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today for the Substance of Living podcast. If you'd be kind enough to consider subscribing, you can contact us through Spotify or Apple Podcasts or connect on Twitter. Join us again next time for what I hope will help you navigate life.